went horribly wrong because they elected a fascist named Jair Bolsonaro. Now, if you only read American mainstream media such as the New York Times or the Associated Press, you'd think that they elected a far-right populist akin to Donald Trump.
Yeah, so, you know, they say that he's like Trump on steroids. Do you think that's any coincidence? Don't you think that in Brazil they watched the American elections in 2016 and said, hey, you know what? We can actually win. I mean, first of all, let's just throw the other guys in jail. But aside from that, they just watched Trump lie to get people to vote for him, and said, well, why don't we just do the same thing? You know, what it all comes down to is money in the end. The people of Brazil and the people in the United States are all trying to shore up their battlements. They're all trying to make sure that the poor don't demand a transfer of wealth, right? Higher taxes. You know, instead they're going the other way, lower taxes, more spending on social programs. I got bad news for America. This bullshit about the unemployment rate being like 3% or whatever. Okay, the truth is, and I did the figures, and I figured it out for myself because I was like, this is bullshit, man. Okay, so I wanted to figure out, well, how many people are actually employed. So in the United States we have 246 million adults. 160 million of them are employed, which means 86 million have no income. Okay, so if you take these figures and look at them, it's fairly easy to come up with the ratios. Basically 3 to 4 people out of 12, or 3.33. I don't know. I came up with this anyway. It's about 1/3 are unemployed. You know, the way, I just looked at it pretty simply, 80, and 80 is about half of 160, so you're looking at 1/3 have no jobs, no income from having a job. Obviously they're either sponging off of other people, or they're I don't know how they can, but they manage to somehow get welfare of some kind. And then 160 million are employed, but you would have to look at how many of those people also get some kind of welfare. But in the end, what I came up with is that a third of Americans are unemployed. So the unemployment rate, if you were going to be honest about it, amongst adults, so people 18 and over in the United States, is about 1/3. So 1 in 3.